My name is Raymond Phelan, and I will be presenting my project for the Cloud Application Service project. The title is StockCurrencyAPI. The aim of this project is to build an application using 100% cloud technologies. Also, to highlight the differences between cloud development and traditional development. The application is built using a number of cloud services. I'm going to talk about each one of these services, and then I will go through a demo of the application. The website is built using static HTML, CSS, and uses JavaScript then to interact with an API. The website is hosted on Amazon S3, which serves as static files, the CSS, the images, the JavaScript, and the HTML. The JavaScript will interact with the API through Amazon Gateway. Amazon Gateway will create an endpoint which my JavaScript can interact with. Amazon Gateway then will communicate with AWS Lambda, as can be seen here. This is the AWS Amazon API Gateway interface. This is where we test the function. I have a get prices gateway set up, which will pass the request on to Lambda. If I do a test here, let's say I do a test of currency equals euro and date equals 2019 and stock equals Apple. And if I test this, okay, so this has worked. It's given me a 200 status. So this is the response from the API. It's good. The date, the currency, the stock, and this is the stock value in euro for that date. So API Gateway communicates with AWS Lambda. AWS Lambda is serverless functions which are used to create the back-end business logic of the application. This is the serverless function for the application. The serverless functions communicate with DynamoDB. DynamoDB is used to store the data once it's been retrieved from the API. The reason I use DynamoDB to store the data is to reduce the number of calls that are made to the APIs. These are the DynamoDB tables that I'm using for this application. Third-party APIs that I've used for the application are as follows. This one is called Fixer. This one is for currency conversion and rates, which allows you to get the historic rates for a currency and also convert one currency to another currency. The other public API that I'm using is the world trading data. This gives us stock information, gives us the history on stock data and the prices on them. So the functionality of the application that I've built is to be able to retrieve stock data, get the current price or the historic price for that stock data, and to convert that stock price into a currency of your choice. I had also intended to use Amazon Cognito for the authorization and authentication, and also Amazon Simple Queue service to implement the queuing functionality, but unfortunately these two I have not had time to do. But right now I will run through the application and what it does. So this application was built using a simple bootstrap template. So it's got the stock prices here. This has a user form which will accept 3 inputs: the stock, the currency, and the date. So you can select the stock. I would select Apple for this one. You can select the currency. So currency, and you can select a date. I'll just put the 22nd, and it will calculate the price. So right now the application has communicated with Amazon API Gateway with these fields that I've populated. Amazon Gateway has communicated with AWS Lambda to check and see if this query has been done before. If it has been done before, that means it would be stored on the DynamoDB database. If it has not been done before, it will contact the 2 public services, one for currency and one for stock market price, and it will return that data and record it onto the DynamoDB and then return this back to the client. I'll do one more. Amazon, choose a different day, hopefully it works. Great. So for Amazon.com in British pounds for the 20th of the 8th 2019, the value is this value on the screen. So that kind of wraps up what my application does. What it does is it uses one API created specifically for the application, combined with 2 other APIs which are public, one for currency, one for stock data, and it uses 100% cloud services which range from hosting, API gateway, to backend functions using Lambda, to object and document storage using Amazon S3 and DynamoDB. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.